Okay, we're gonna try to get through this pretty quickly. I think I only have a couple minutes. So, 36 lands, non-basics, Ancient Tomb, Tech Edge, Field of Ruins, Battlements, Drown Yard because loot, Sanctum because big dudes, Shrine because big dudes that are colorless, Mirror Pool because big dudes, get through the deck, Spine Rock, we hit big, we get big, Great Furnace because I have Duretti, Castle Embreth because there's like 2 cards or 3 cards that go wide and it's a free inclusion. That will bring us to 36 lands. Then the ramp. So Soul Ring, Ruby, Everflowing, Milliken Mills, Fire Diamond, Mindstone gets through the deck, Heart of Ramos jumps, Worn Power Stone, Solemn gets through the deck, Hedron Archive jumps and gets through the deck. Same with Thran Dynamo jumps. Looting, Faithless, classic. Merchant, pretty good. Cathartic, good. Thrill of Possibility is just an extra Tormenting Voice at instant speed. Wild Guess, I have enough red. Magus is Magus. Reforge is fine. I don't have an extra Wheel of Fortune, and I don't have the Suspend one. Hanwar, because we have the accompanying land. This one's really good. Just pause it and read it. It's a pretty fun inclusion. Pops lands when it dies. I don't know if this will end up being played. This is good. This loots, but I'm not really sold on it, but a 6/5 body is good. Urbrask just threw it in, but it's another Hammer of Perforos that kind of taxes as well. This is a 2/2 for 5 that gets back any sorcery from grave, and most of our utility spells are sorceries. Hoarding Dragon, not really sure, but it's filler. Dweller, I just talked about sorceries, but it's kind of filler. Inferno Titan, it's fine. Itali, this is really fun. If I had like Wormcoil, I would play it. Nullspine is a wheel. Molten Primordial is sort of a win con. Tyrant is pretty necessary removal. Duplicant removal. Steel Hellkite removal, and we're getting into the colorless and artifacts. Conduit, I have a fair amount of Eldrazi's plus artifacts. Meteor Golem pops anything. Sandstone is draw. Battlesphere, I have Skull Clamp plus Duretti plus like other shit. Artisan gets back anything big. Small Annihilator package here, so Pathrazor, Artisan, and If That Betrays. It is the best one to get back. Skull is Skull Clamp, Swiftfoot Boots for Feldon. I don't have an extra Greaves, but I'll probably end up putting it in here for my other deck. Culling Deus is pretty cool. Pause and read it. It makes sense for this deck. Mirror is a creature-oriented version of Mirage Mirror. This one copies enchantments, which is good because we have a lot of supporting enchantments. Ashnod's Altar makes sense because we're making end of turn go away guys. Rings of Bright Earth because it copies Feldon and some Planeswalkers. Mimic that for obvious reasons. Crucible because looting, and if I find my extra strip mine. Immortal Sun's actually pretty cool because we struggle to draw cards outside of wheeling, and we go wide, and like a lot of the things are colorless, so that's good. And it makes them all cheap. It just makes anything less. Shifting Shadows, pause it and read. This is a really fun card for this deck. Hammer of Perforos, obviously. Sneak Attack, just activate it a few times and win the game with Eldrazi's. Flame Shadow works really well with Sneak Attack and like Artisan. Warstorm Surge because you guys suggested it, makes sense. Mirror March because you can OTK with it, pause it and read, pretty funny. Sunbird's Invocation because spells are large in this deck. And then 2 Planeswalkers, we have Duretti for obvious reasons. Chandra because she generates some card advantage and she wheels. And then Indomitable Creativity is a sorcery, which is why we're playing Anarchist, the 2/2 for 5. You just pop all of your mana rocks and your tokens and Skull Clamp and all that shit, and then you go for big dudes and just try to win the game off Global Haste.